Okay, so I think it was Christmas when I got this, or shortly thereafter, or at least I ordered it. I got this 3 days ago. But what this is a piano keyboard. And the main thing is portability. I wanted something with 88 keys and something I could stow away somewhere if I didn't want to use it anymore. And there are two reasons for that. One is if I become disinterested and decide to let this fade away as a hobby that just never picks up, which I tend to do from time to time, I want the ability to put this in a closet somewhere and forget about it. Number two, once I figure out what I actually want in a keyboard, this becomes obsolete for the most part, except in the situation where I want to go somewhere with it. And what I mean by that is this is a folding piano. So I can fold, I gotta move this peg up and move the other peg up. So I can fold this piano and carry it with my luggage. Or use the carry-on bag that they provide to you with a nice little snap at the top. It's 3.5 pounds. It comes with a sustain pedal, and it comes with a USB cable, and it comes with stickers, which I haven't really bothered, but I'll show you what the stickers are. You know, they show you your note, finger placement, and the letter of the note. And I'm missing something because these should go all the way up to 88 and this goes up to 52 for some reason. Don't know why. This is fairly cheap. It is lightweight. So this metal piece here seems to be like a very thin piece of aluminum. I have concern that these feet that are kind of like rubbery are gonna fall off with glue over time. It hasn't happened yet. The wiring for the cables is very nice. I like how it's done where it doesn't seem like it's gonna be crimping anytime soon. There is a certain way you're supposed to open this. So you're supposed to put it on your left and then bring it over like this, or at least that's how the instructions show it. And you put down your pegs in the middle and you're ready to go. This has an 8-hour battery, chargeable by your USB cable. In addition, if you hook this up to a computer, it can serve as a MIDI controller. You have to hold down the power button to turn it on, about a half second. And same thing with turning it off. So if you're worried about somebody bumping your bag when you're transporting this, it's not going to turn on. So number one is piano. There are 128 instruments. My major gripe is if you want to go to instrument number 72, it's going to take forever to get there. They need something like a number pad or the ability to like a hidden feature to hold down both arrows and then press certain keys that represent a number to just jump to that point. If you like being on instrument number 72 and you turn off the piano, the next time you turn it on, you'll still be on instrument number 72. So you don't have to worry about going to that every time you turn it on. They have different things like accompaniments. There's 120 accompaniments, which are just different rhythms, and you can adjust the tempo of them. There's 30 demo songs, and you can play while the demo song is playing. And once the demo song finishes, the next demo song plays in order. There is a metronome that can go from 1 beat up to 6 beats. And there's a volume that goes from 1 to 10. I always played at 10, and I'm here alone except for 2 dogs. If you're going to be playing this in public, you're probably going to need an amp. The 2 speakers allow you to hear music from both sides, so it sounds like you're just playing the piano normally. I'm not sure how to explain it other than you're not listening with one ear to your keys being pressed all the time. It is monotone, but at least it's coming from both directions at the same time. One problem I have is this key here likes to stay down halfway. So I did it the first time and the last time a little bit. Now it came up though, but sometimes I have a problem where it will not come back up at all. And I can keep pressing it again and again and again, and finally it'll come up. The good news is when it's halfway down, it's not pressing the switch. I could press on it again and hear the next note, but it's still messing me up in terms of trying to play songs. One of the other problems is this is not rigid. You can't set this on a piano stand because the 2 wings are going to come up. Unless your piano stand is so thin, it's going to be like supporting this and this, and then these are just hanging out there in the middle of nowhere. But then you have the other problem. Your piano is going to bend at the middle because the balance is weighted against it. So the only thing I can think of in terms of piano stands is that you're going to need something underneath the piano to support it, at least all the way out to here somewhere. Okay, so I think that's about it. I would like Bluetooth. I would like it if there was some kind of detection on how hard I was pressing down. There's also people talk about weighted keys. Like I got this as an introduction so I could learn about what it is that I'm missing. And that's what I'm starting to find out is all these things and features that I'm missing out on, which will lead me into the next piano so long as I continue down the route and continue improving. So yeah, I paid $68 for this. It was Amazon Prime, so shipping was free. I've seen this piano listed at $120 as well. Like I've seen different versions of pianos in the budget I was looking for. There was the rubberized roll-up piano, which was a no-go, and there was a very expensive but nice-looking piano that actually came apart, and I think it was held together by magnets or something, and you could actually just have the end and the beginning as one little piano, or just add the sections in between and make it longer. But you know, I don't have $3,000, and I didn't want to deal with the 6-week lead time in order to get it. I just wanted something new to start practicing with. So that's why I have this. So far, it's good. I am learning very quickly. I'm using some apps to help me walk through a few things, but I've had difficulty in grade school learning things where I didn't get too far. I was just on one hand doing nursery rhymes, and in school we only had like plywood, that was painted like a piano, and wooden black notes were also glued on. And so we would finger the piano, place our fingers on it with this music being played, or we'd have a book and the teacher would ask us to put our fingers in certain places. But you know, in a classroom of kids, you don't have the funds to give everybody a piano. So that was the way we went. My mom had a piano at home, or no, it was an organ. I played a little bit on that, but I don't recall actually practicing school stuff with it. And then my grandmom had a old stand-up piano with like glass doors. You could look at the keys and stuff behind it. And I used to just play around, fool around with that. But I never really learned anything past nursery rhymes. The main thing I remember is learning where C is and just how to sound out nursery rhymes. So these days I'm getting much further. But yeah, this is actually helping me with what I'm doing so far with learning piano. But I can already see problems with it in terms of where I want to go. And that's pretty much the whole intent of this. Something I can actually use while learning what I want to use. So yeah, is it worth the money? Are you willing to pay 68 bucks? That's a question you have to ask yourself. But yeah, all right. I